So in the U.S., some people like Trump, for instance, say very openly that they hate anybody of color, blacks, Latinos, Jews, and they just are open about it. And there's some people who are very nice, but in real life they really don't like you either. So just like Canada. Yes.
So, do you think like it's better that way, or it's better to just say it, or maybe don't say it, or maybe show some love for each other? What's your opinion?
Sometimes I feel safer when people tell me and show me who they are, because I at least know what I'm dealing with. At least I don't have like a false sense of like security and thinking that we're friends or that she'll help me in business.
Yes.
But I don't like the outward hatred and meanness. Like, but if you tell me how you feel and then you just go your way and I go mine, but you're not, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I don't know, but they're both bad. They're
both
both bad.
Yes,
I mean,
bad.
I think people should just try to understand one another.
Yeah.
But most people do not.
No. Okay.
Well, let me ask you this question. Because this is another thing I heard. How do Dominicans feel about Black Americans overall?
Woo!
That's a big question.
I would say it's because of the way some Americans behave when they get to a place, and even with the, let's say, speaking the language.
Sure.
So they expect when they come to Dominican Republic, they expect everybody to know the language, which I understand.
To speak English.
To speak English.
Okay, and is that all Americans or mainly Black Americans?
I would say the Black American, I don't have a lot of experience.
Yeah, okay.
But I just listen what most of the people say.
Yes.
You know,
Because I feel like Americans are like that everywhere in the world. We just expect people to speak English, which is extremely arrogant.
Exactly. Because if I had to go to Canada or Americans, I need to speak the language.
Correct.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
I agree.
And then somebody come here, at least try.
Exactly.
Don't push it so hard, like we have to be speaking the language.
Sure.
Which is important to know more than one language.
Very important.
I would love to learn more than one.
Same, yes.
But to insist in a way like I
agree.
own you, it has to be the way you say it.
Right.
That's the thing the behavior that I don't really.
I don't like that either. I've seen that, yeah. But I see that with all Americans, not Black Americans, but all Americans. But isn't the relationship different? Like, do you think Black like the way Dominicans see Black Americans?
What the question is?
How do Dominicans see Black Americans? Or view?
More better. In a way, they can be more friendly, more open.
Oh, yes. Okay, good. All right.
That's what I say about,
Okay.
that's what I can feel. When they come here, they open, they try to chat and be friendly. But the other side, I don't have a lot of experience on this side.
Sure.
I can just see the rudeness sometimes.
Yes.
I'm American, I had to do it.
Yes.
Or you have to do what I
Say.
tell you to do.
Yes.
And things like that.
I think we've gotten very spoiled because, like in Mexico, a lot of the service people speak English. They make it important because they make so much money from Americans that they speak it. And so now we think everyone should be that way.
Yeah.
But Dominicans consider themselves what? Not Black.
I would say some of them is because the education, sometimes they don't have the information, the right information. They just think they are Dominican. Yes.
Right.
But
which is not a race.
It's not a race.
Right.
Because it's more education.
Right.
Some people know and understand the story and they might know, but they just say, I'm Dominican. But they don't know the story.
Yes.
The behind we are Black.
Yes.
So we really are more Black than
right. Well, because when I go to in the U.S., a lot of Dominicans that I come across say that I'm not black, I'm Dominican, and I'm always confused
Yes.
by that.
Yes, it's just because of that. We are very mixed.
Right, but just like
But
just
we
like
cannot
Americans.
say we are not black because we are black.
Correct.
It's like
Well, and it's funny because I've been studying the history of Dominican Republic since
Yeah.
I've been here, and so it was an island with the Tainos,
yeah, Tainos.
the
Tainos.
Tainos, and then you were invaded by Spain, correct? And then it was the first place that Africans were enslaved and brought over here. So it's a mixture of all this.
Yeah, all this.
Well, you think about the United States, we had the Native Americans, then we were invaded by England,
Yes.
and then the people were enslaved and came over. So history is the exact same,
Yes.
really.
Just for different country. And
Just for different
story,
country, right?
but
So we actually have more white blood than Spanish in the United States.
the
More,
United
I mean, it's both European, but yeah. So it's just been very interesting to me. But so you what would you say? Most Dominicans consider themselves black, or would you say most don't, or
just they consider themselves just Dominican.
Dominicans? Yep. Yes.
Just Dominican.
And yeah.
That's what I always hear.
Yes.
When they're like, oh no, just Dominican.
Just
No,
Dominican.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But because they don't know more,
Sure.
they just say that.
Sure.
But I will not say everybody. I will say some of the Dominican know the story.
They know.
They
Okay.
know.
But Dominicans consider themselves very different from Haitians.
Very different. I would
Or,
say
closer.
culture.
Culturally different.
Culturally, we are.
It's culturally
We
very
have
different.
We have different belief.
Oh,
also.
really?
Of course.
Okay.
We have different belief.
Like,
We are just human, like
Uh-huh.
everybody else.
Yeah.
But we are different because everybody, the way we act is not the same way.
how is it different?
How different?
How would you say it's different?
We are believer in, I don't know, some Haitian to believe in God and all of that. But
Sure.
here is like God is the
Christian,
Christian.
okay, and the
And
main religion in
I don't
Haiti is
know
what?
in Haitians, if
Different
they
religion.
are different
Okay.
believer, right?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know either.
And so we share a lot of, like I say, we believe in share, like Dominican believe in share together.
So, do you believe that the Haitians and the Dominicans have better relationships than people say that they do? Because a lot of times they say there's a big conflict. Do you think it's better than we think? Like, do Haitians and Dominicans are a lot of friends? They hang out together?
They are a lot of friends, they hang out together
Okay. That's what I've seen.
because we all are here,
That's right.
right? We
right.
share the same island, we can say.
You see?
A
Yes.
lot of people come from Haitians and have work and then go home.
Yes.
And vice versa. We also share a lot of things in businesses.
Yes.
It's like a trade.
Yes.
So I don't know if I can say it's a hate.
Mhm.
Yeah, because of the story, it might be some people don't like each other.
Mhm.
But at the same time, we do a lot of things together.
But right now in the United States, our State Department, they say travel, they give us advisories like don't travel to this country, travel to this country, right? And
What?
right now there's an advisory not to travel if you have dark skin, brown or black skin to Dominican Republic because they're saying Dominican Republic is capturing Haitians or anybody they think is Haitian, anybody with dark skin, and putting them in jail or sending them back because of the immigration. People,
The immigration situation now, the
Yes.
people maybe let's say the police maybe don't pay attention very well.
Uh-huh.
Or which one the person, because if you pay attention and they have is very smart enough to know the difference.
Yeah, I would think.
Because it's not about colors, it's about okay, you have your paper, you are
Yes.
American or you are Haitian. Okay, if you don't have a paper, of course.
So
because
there's a
everybody do immigration. Doesn't matter which country it is.
Right, we
Right.
do too, right,
We
yes.
are allowed to do it as
Yes,
well.
yes. So, but is there a problem with, is the Dominican Republic upset about so many Haitians coming over to Dominican Republic?
It's more about the illegal part.
Yes.
It's not about bad to be here because they are here, and then most of them it can be even the children can go to the school. A lot of things they can do here.
Okay.
The government don't insist not to do it.
Oh, yes, it's okay
You
for,
understand?
yeah, so if a Haitian comes over, they can go to school.
So,
Okay.
but also without paper.
And with, so even if it's illegal, they can go to school here?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
yeah. I seen it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think we, in a way, we support each other in a lot of ways.
Yes, I see that too.
I seems like people are making a story.
Yes.
You
Well,
understand?
when you're away in a
Uh-huh.
different country,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing that you know is the way the news reports it,
Uh-huh.
right? And the U.S., I think we like to think, of course, you like to think your country's better and look at the bad things in some places.
But also, they're not supposed to be in that position because if you think about, they do the same thing to Mexico, let's say.
Exactly. I
Okay.
agree with you. Like,
so
it's
when
the
the
same.
Haitian was crossing, what they did to them with the horses, they
With the-
kick it, right?
Oh,
Remember
terrible.
this one?
That's what I said.
So
I
if
think it's the
they-
same.
If they do the same thing to other, why they have to put their nose in other countries?
Right, that's what I mean. We do
They-
that in the U.S. Like,
Exactly,
yes.
they do a lot. So
Yes.
why they don't? I would say they don't keep your mouth quiet.
Stop being
And
nosy.
keep your business.
I agree. Stay out of other people's business.
Yes.
Yes.
And everybody has their own problem
Yes.
because they have their own problem with Mexican people.
Oh, all people, Haitian people, anybody brown really. We're nice to countries where the people are white, like Ukraine. We'll let all them come to the U.S., but we're the same.
Same.
Yep, we're the same.
So
I feel the same
why
way.
nobody talk about that? No, why don't
I do.
nobody-
I talk about it. I think a lot of Black Americans talk about it because our country is not run by us. We don't have the power, so we see the discrimination. We
Yes, a
see
lot.
how we treat different countries
Yes.
and things.
And you can see how they talk about even the color, no?
Big.
No, you are Mexico, you are this, or you are that.
See, yes, very
And
bad.
also the let's say most of the let's say Spanish people, they really work the same way people come from other let's
Yes,
say
work
Haitians
hard.
come here, work hard.
Yep.
The same thing, and then they just keep going for some reason, just saying bad stuff.
Yep. Yep. I mean.